Hey guys, welcome to Let's Go Catch Some Snaps. And guess what? We're going to, like I said, we're going to be working on the leaders for the Kingfish and the Wahoo and all that kind of stuff. But before we get into that, we're going to show you how to rig these clips on balloons to be able to drift out there in the water. And this also works well, guys, when you're in a place where there's some current. You could put the balloon in and just drift it on top of the water, and you give it 7 or 8 and 10 feet of leader, and it'll keep it where your line doesn't go to the bottom, especially if you're fishing in not too deep of water. It works well for low areas, and it works well in the ocean when you're drifting out there to keep your bait right above the water column for the Kingfish and the Wahoo. Also, I'm going to teach you how to use this particular clip so that way you could do deep drop fishing and unhook your sinker from your line once you're fighting the fish, and you take that weight off your line, and that's going to help you out too. A lot of times, we put 6, 7, 8 ounce weights on our fishing line, and believe it or not, that's an extra weight that you're pulling up. Well, with these things, you could actually clip them on and take them off, and we're going to get into that a little bit later. So stay on to Let's Go Catch Some Snaps. Hey guys, welcome to Let's Go Catch Some Snaps. We're going to continue this here that I was explaining to you a little while ago. Okay, we're going to start talking a little bit about the actual balloon rig that I have. Okay, so this balloon rig is nothing but it's a clip, okay, which you take, let's say 10, 15, 20 feet of leader, whatever you want your line to go down. If you're fishing in an area where it's got a lot of current and you want your bait or not too much current, and you want your bait to be a certain depth off the top and not go all the way to the bottom, one thing that you could do is you could get these, they're called balloon Fisher Kings, right? And what it is a clip, okay, that you put on your line, okay, just like this. And they're pretty, they're pretty good. They put it like this, okay? Then what you do is you blow up your balloon, okay? Like this, okay? Just to give you an idea how it works, okay? And you put it on just like this. Okay, it's got a little thing here where your balloon is going to slide right in. Okay. Slide right in like that. Okay. All right. And then this is going to float. Okay. It's going to float in the water it's going to float in the water right on top of this thing here. Okay. And your line is going to be under it just like that. It's going to be under it just like that with your hook. So it's going to keep your line down maybe 4, 5, 6, 10 feet, whatever you guys want your line to go. And that is great for kingfish fishing, because a lot of the times, guys, and especially if you're drifting out there, your kingfish is going to be on the top. Sometimes, they go down a little bit, but most of the time you're going to catch them drifting on the top. Now, one of the good thing about this particular jig here is, I'm going to show you right now, is the same idea, But the only difference is you could do it with a rubber band or whatever. And when you hook up this your sinker to it, just like that, and look, it holds it perfectly. So your line's gonna go, your sinker's gonna go all the way to the bottom, and it's gonna give you, you know, the length that you need away. But once you retrieve the line, especially, listen, if you have 15 feet, 20, 30 feet of monofilament, you don't want to be fighting all that thing all the way up. And if you put a sinker here, you're going to have to be, you know, digging it up with your hands. So what you actually do is you pull the clip right here like that, and look, comes right off. And now you could reel the whole thing up without no restriction. So this particular clips, guys, are great. They're great because it has two purposes. One is for bottom fishing, just like this, and one is balloon fishing, which is going to keep your bait on the top. I was actually watching one guy the other day fishing this, and we were fishing in an area that was a pass, okay? And you know, I was fishing and I was catching mutton snappers, and the guy had this rig on a balloon. And what he did is he had some of his gear going down, and then he had the balloon, and he had his bail open, and he would give it line, you know, every once in a while for it to go up, go out. And I saw this huge kingfish just come from the bottom and wham, whack his bait. So it does work. I mean, you just gotta, you know, get to it. But listen, it's simple. It comes with the little grooves here, and all you do is you get your balloon, and once you fill it up, you put it in here, just like this, goes right in there, and then you just slide it all the way to the back, and it's got a little notch here that it locks it right in place. And when it locks it right in place, look, your balloon stays nice and firm on your clip, not going anywhere. So anyway, if you learned something here, share with your friends, like and subscribe. Let's go catch some snaps.